Johnny's still on. Yeah, Johnny's still on. I was like on a little bit ago, just like messing around there. And we got split screens up there. Split screens. You don't want to play with split screens. Let's see. We're still in split screen area. There's not that many people on. It was cool. It was last night or well, 8 hours ago or 7 hours ago. What was it? What was it like? 8 hours ago. It was so awesome. It was really awesome last night. I mean, guys, really like there's split screens there. Like, but kind of like. It was so awesome last night that like someone came in my chat like really cool. That was so awesome last night that a person would do that, come in the chat and say some stupid things. Like, oh, great, because you know why? You know why? It's still like that, right? Like wait. I bet you didn't do the same thing today. Like, hey, everyone's gonna hate when it comes down to hating, and that's what hate does. That's what hate does when it's like they get jealous and jealousy gets to them, and it's what it happens, and that's exactly what happens. And if I told this kid what cards you actually use and why you use those cards, then it's a different story, right?
It
was so cool. It was so cool. But then the person was like, "Oh, why don't you play the Easter egg or do the Easter egg?" And I was like, "I'm not. Why would I want to do the Easter egg? At least 2 people got the soul key last night." I'm like, "Well." See, the difference is it's always the same thing over and over and over. It's always the same thing over and over and over. Don't worry about that guy. I always say that. Don't worry about that guy. Trust me. Huh? What? Why do you say my name? I call that rabbits. There. Massa McCarve. Don't that guy feel so bad when he shows up like he's gonna go and open up all those doors? And I just don't want to feel like yelling and screaming at that person. That's what's gonna happen. Oh, look at that. Look, the split screens are back. I thought that was a split screen. Why do you think this is like the purpose? Like, look at this. Oh, follows this law. Like, you come in and you're like, oh, this person's a 999. Okay, this person probably has all this money, blah, 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 and he's going to open up the doors, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to go and open up the doors. What do you think I'm going to just automatically open up every single door like everyone else does? No. You know what's going to happen? You guys are going to play this all the way through. All the way through without getting no money whatsoever. This game, I don't feel like I'm gonna use any of that. Like, I'm just gonna sit there with 25K and just sit there, walk around doing this. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. You know how when you guys were watching, like, if you guys ever played this for a longer time, you guys see a director's cut person, and they go directly in there and open up doors. You get what I'm saying? Directly go into open doors, and then they bounce in and bounce out. You guys are noobs, right? Yeah. You guys are noobs to this game. You guys, if you see this character or David Hasselhoff with all that money, you see that, all that money, they go and open up doors, and then they leave, really, really quickly. You need to block them. You guys need to block those people that go and open up doors. It's very, very nice to do. Very nice to do. It kind of draws in the better community. Like I could give you guys the Easter egg. I could give you the soul key. And make you guys more happier and give you David Hasselhoff. That's easy. If you ever want to become David Hasselhoff, all you gotta do is add me. When it comes down to that, if you want David Hasselhoff, just add me. If you want the Soul Keys, just add me. You know, I could do that for you guys. But I'm gonna explain this a little bit better. When you see a person like I am, okay, with all that money, and they come in and open up all the doors, and then leave, you do not want to play with them, guys. You do not want to play with them, guys. They'll go in, just open up doors, they don't talk to you, they don't mingle to you, they don't say hi to you, they don't say anything. They don't even say, oh, they will help you do the Easter egg or anything. They'll sit there with bad attitude, thinking that they're the shit, man. They're the shit. They're the people who go and whatever they did. See, you guys have all this money. Watch this. Watch how cool this is, right? Oh, that guy died. But I'm gonna show you guys what a director's cut can actually do with not being an a-hole. Not being an a-hole. You know how you guys watch people that are a-holes and they go in and open up doors. You guys surely like that. You surely like when it comes down to letting them open up doors. But Sally's gonna open up doors. Everyone's gonna open up doors. Better start opening up doors. Look how much money you guys got. Look at that. Look, all that money right now you guys have. How the hell did you get all that money? I don't know. How did you get all that money? Are you guys gonna open up the doors, or are you guys gonna sit around and ponder? Good job, Sally. Sally actually opened up the first door. Will anybody else open up the door? Will Audrey open up the door, or will the nerd get out of the spawn area without dying? Come on, guys. Come on. Open up the doors. Let's go. I could bring in more money, too. I can bring in so much more money. Come on, open up the doors. Let's go. Open up the doors. I'll bring more money in. Ready? See, I'm gonna show these guys. I'm gonna actually show these guys that a director's cut like I am, right, can actually give them money. They get a help and enter the map. It makes See how they're all noobs? You have to nip it in the butt. You kind of do have to nip everything in the butt when it comes down to, like, these are the people that are going to start playing this game there and there. Like 100 to 200 or like a lost cause. And I tell people, like, automatically sit there and automatically don't let them get that. So I told you guys I was bringing more money. So if you guys are going to sit there with Andre needs to go and open up doors. What you guys need to do is let Andre, when 2018, or a nerd, yeah, you guys need to start opening up doors. Come on, nerd. Come on, open up this door. Come on, you can open up the, yeah, you can open up the door too. I could give you guys more money, so don't worry about that. A director's cut person will never do this whatsoever. Trust me, a director's cut person will just sit there and laugh at you guys while you guys go down at the same time. Or they won't go and actually give you guys money. It's a whole bad scenario when it comes down to other people that have director's cut. This is a newer generation. You gotta tell the newer generation to come in here and start blocking these people that come in and open up doors. You need to tell them, like, look, go. All you gotta do is hit options, go to friends page, go to recent players, hit X on the person, go to their profile, and block them. Write their name down and say, hey, you know, you tell them about themselves. And watch how mad they get. They get so mad. A director's cut person will get so mad whenever they open up the doors. They'll get mad. Trust me. Had that happen tons of times too. So honestly, I'm here in the morning. I'm here during the nighttime. Last night I was on here last night, and this guy was in here talking mad in my chat. They were talking mad stuff on my chat, and I didn't really care what he was saying. Like, really, possibilities are endless when it comes down to that. I'm still here. Oh, number 16 actually added me, so he needs a soul key to this map, right? Right. You want to be David Hasselhoff, right? Number 16. That's all you gotta do is add me if you want to become David Hasselhoff. I know you have seen David Hasselhoff. You know that. So, like, you guys have more of the money on you guys right now. Like, really. Oh, grenade party. Oh, that's terrible. Like, Andre. See how Andre is basically stingy with his money? You see how he got 7,300 or 7,400? You see what you have to do? See how Andre is sitting there with no money? Like, he's sitting there with all that money. Did he open up one single door? I don't know. That'd be up to them. That would be up to them. If they wanna let you die, they let you die, right? So do you want me to bring more money in for you guys? I could bring more money in for you guys. Do you want to bring more money in for you? Look at that. Look how much money you guys have. I can do that again. Just all you gotta do is when you see a director's cut person come in and start opening up doors, and then they leave, just make sure you're blocking them. Make sure you tell people about them. Just automatically do that. I try to stop it, and I'm trying to stop it where people do open up doors and do that. Blue box. I'll be right back. I see what you said in the chat, don't worry. I know you said, hey. I see Max said hey in the chat. We know, we see. But you know, when you're entertaining and keep on going, you got to keep it going, right? Like you're like a talk show. You know how a talk show talks and keeps on talking, and they keep on talking. And they got like over 1,000 people. They don't sit there and say, "Hey, how you doing? This person, this person, this person, this person." You know, they don't sit there and over talk. They wouldn't let me put, you know. See, the difference is, see how she went down? You should have revived that person. But when Andre goes down, you don't revive Andre because Andre didn't use any of his money. 2018, you do not want to pick up. 2018, you do not want to pick up at all. Oh, it's laggy. Because he went straight over and bought the bulk. He's over at the box. He didn't even help you guys. He didn't go and actually do things for you. Hello. Look, that's sad, right? You guys know that, right? Right. See how Andre? You see how Andre actually came to actually pick you guys up? You don't want to do that. You don't want to see that, right? Andre never came over and picked you guys up that time. He might have revived you, but he never helped you. Lay down, lay down, lay down, lay down, lay down, lay down. Lay down, buddy. If I feed you now, you'd be having gas. Deadly Reaper 566. So two of them that need the Easter egg. You see this? You see how nice I am? You know, you see how nice of the director's cut people are? But then you have to think about this, okay? You have to think about this. If said person like I am, goes out and gives you guys money after money after money, you guys see this, right? Do a favor and block the people who go in and open up doors and then leave. It's basically fun to actually do that. It's called block them. Basically block them. Don't get mad, they get angry. I'll get my rounds out there when it comes down to that. It's like stopping the people in their tracks. Or nipping it in the bud at the very beginning here. Where people automatically just open up doors thinking it's the funniest thing to do and the greatest thing to do. And look, they got more and more money. You guys know that. You guys have so much money right now. Yeah, they have more and more money. Look at that. What's up? 6 people in my chat of Twitch and 14 people watching on the other streams. The worst thing is last night someone came in my chat. This was the funniest thing, guys. And I know you guys listened to me, and last night some guy was in my chat saying, hey, guess what? No one's watching you. I'm like, dude, thanks. You came in and watched it too. So you came in my chat. You're talking. I guess you really liked my chat. And then he's like, no one's watching you. I was like, I'm restreaming on other platforms, so think about this one. And I think maybe he felt more dumb and more stupid in the way that it could be. Back in 07, back in 08, like I said, back in 07, back in 08, I used to stream on Stickcam. And on Stickcam, it used to be on the front page. So when you go to stickcam.com back in the day, you'd go see the live pages. You know how to go on Twitch right now, there's people live right there. You can watch them live. Well, Stickcam used to do that on the front page of their site. But Stickcam used to have it as a full screen chat room, just me. And I would get like 3-4 million people in my chat the whole time. They could have been mean, they could have been angry, they could have been saying mean things to me. But did that stop me from streaming? No. Sorry. The thing is, even if you become mean and angry, one day you'll fix yourself and say something nice. It's not like anybody else gets so mean. I mean, there's 50% being nice, and there's 50 that are being mean and angry and jealous, and that's what happens in the world. No one's ever happy in life. So, like, kind of like a positive attitude, guys. If a person comes in your chat and you guys are streaming and you're having a great old time, and then one person comes in and starts saying so many mean things about you or whatever, and they're always going to say something mean. It might be the same one person, just making up names, and that's what some people do. And knowing for this, you know 100% the guy is doing it still. So what you do, and what you honestly do, is don't stop streaming. Do not stop streaming. Think about what they're doing and think about what you're doing. More than likely, just basically see your chat as an invisible wall to them. When you're talking to your chat, basically, and you're explaining them how to get partnership, how to get affiliated, and everything else. And you're talking and explaining it to them. So, like, I myself already got affiliated, okay? But to get partnership, you have to actually have 70 hours of streaming, 70 hours of viewership. Viewership, this is explaining viewership. The viewership is a percent of person. Say, say 3 people came in my chat. Three people came in my chat. That's 1%. Okay, say I was a big time streamer. Say 100 people came in my chat. That's 5%. That's only 5% within the 24-hour period. Okay? But Twitch goes by 30 days. Everything's 30 days, right? So if you get partnership, if you and kind of just like really being mean to a person and kind of being mean to me, I kind of appreciate that when you come in and say F you to me, but at least you give me a view, and that's called viewership. It's a percent, so thanks. And I have to actually explain this a little bit better, but it's when someone talks, someone chats in your chat room, or someone just sitting there saying hi to you, or hello. You know, you guys don't know how a viewership or a Twitch works. I mean, say there was a guy, say I started streaming, okay? I started streaming, and I didn't have a sub button. I have no people in my stream, none, zero. I have none. Okay, and on being affiliated, you personally have to have 3 people, okay, in your chat, okay, and this doesn't mean at all times. So if you're starting to stream and you only get 1 person per day, and you're like, oh, I have to have 3 people. No, that doesn't how it works. And you're like looking, you're like, oh, the percentage didn't go up, the percent didn't go up. No, the percent is, okay, a person is half of what they say or do. If a person's in your chat for maybe an hour, it's an X amount of time, X amount of minutes, and X amount of seconds. For example, when I'm playing this, okay, when I'm playing this game, and I go to round 1, and I stay at round 1, I don't go anywhere else, okay, I sit there for 1 hour going to round 1. I still will never get any crypto key except half of it. I'll get half a crypto key. It's the same thing as viewership on Twitch. So if I'm streaming for 7 or 8 hours straight and I get 15 people on my Twitch, okay, that's only 2%. It's like 2% of my stream. That would be 4 crypto keys, okay? That's not enough. That's not enough to get a zombie crate. Okay, I'm trying to explain this a little bit better, guys. When you get 100 people, and 100 people have to sit there and they talk, every single person, 100 people sit there and talk, that's still not going to be enough for a zombie crate. Okay? That's still not going to be enough for a zombie crate, okay? Those 100 people have to sit there the whole time for 6 to 7 hours. Basically 6 to 7 hours. It says X amount of minutes to X amount of hours to X amount of seconds. And how many people you actually have viewing you. Then you get partnership. Then you get viewership. Then it's like viewership. And then when you get viewership, like X amount of minutes, doubles that points where you actually have. So there's 100 people that are in your chat and they talk to you and you got partnership, affiliated. Then you have to swipe them out because of that, okay? You have to bring more new people in. And you actually sit there and have to get more people to talk. New people in your chat. So when you see a bot that says, hello, you're new here, blah, blah, blah. You know, that's a new person. That's X amount of new persons you have. It's like... I don't know. Do you have a YouTube channel? Yeah, I have a YouTube channel, but do I use it? No. I really don't use it that much. I put... When I stream, I put my channel, my videos right there to YouTube. Oh no, go get him. He's got stuck in the alligator's mouth. Hey, guess what? Guess what, guys? Guess what, guys?
What?
Who came in and opened up the doors for you guys? No, who came in and opened up the doors for you guys? Who did that? Like the person that came in and opened up doors. Who came in as a David Hasselhoff? What you do? No. He didn't come in and get more cash. What you guys need to do? What you guys need to do is like block that guy. Block him. Trust me, it's fun to actually block people that come in and just open up doors and then leave. No. I call them rabbits. No, they don't help out. If you want, you can go watch my Twitch channel, and you can see who doesn't help out and who doesn't. If you want, if you want, I could actually give you guys the money here, and you guys can do whatever you want to do, and I can bring more money in. Trust me, I can bring more money in.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was doing.
No, they don't do that. Trust me, they don't do that. I'm trying to explain to people that some director's cut, they'll go and open up doors, and then they leave, and they don't come back. They're sitting in the party right now. If you go and watch, like, they'll sit there in the pregame lobby, thinking that they're coming in, such and such minutes. Watch this, watch. I'll put my money in the bank for you guys. Watch this, okay? Okay, it's round six. Round six. Watch this. Watch how bad this is. And I told you guys to block the person. Ready? Ah. Look, I couldn't get in there because it was dark. And it has a thing on there still, look. I was coming back, but it was... That's the one guy that goes and opens up doors. And see, he just left. See how you guys have to explain to the people. See how he just left? Start saying stuff to people and they will stop opening up doors. I gave them money. I wasn't being like mean to the person. Oh, look at this. Look at the split screens. Look, see how I didn't mute them? But you see how they're Trap House and Trap Girl? They want 8. They're split screens. They're automatically split screens. So Super Bon, you know they're split screens, right? They're basically bad. You don't want to play split screens. And I'll show you guys that there are split screens. Look. See? I didn't have to look at their mic being muted at the same time. They are split screens. You don't want to play as split screens. Trust me. I'll leave the money in the bank for you. I'm trying to explain that to people that you don't want to play with split screens. I wish I could have came back and actually helped those people out right here. I could go back into them, okay. And see, the difference is that now I can go back to them. I couldn't get back in there whatsoever. It wasn't letting me. I put my money in the bank for you guys, and it wasn't letting me. I was trying to tell you and how fast I could come back. It wasn't letting me come back.
Huh.
Yeah, I put money in the bank for you guys so you guys could get money out of the bank. So then you guys could like get guns and all that and like get stuff done. But I could have said, hey, there's money in the bank and open up doors, but someone already beat me to that. I bet you it was a dude named Buff, BROSF_SW. I bet you it was that guy that came in and opened up doors for you guys. Those are the mean people. The mean and angry people. See, I came back though. I came back and gave you more money. Watch this. Watch how much money you guys get. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. What you need to do? What you need to do is like block that person that actually did that. Like, really? No, I came back in to give you guys more money. Did he? Did he? Who said that? Who said that? Because I could tell him right off on right there. Because I'm not. Yeah. Yeah. Well, of course. You never play with the Black Hole Fun card? It's a really awesome card. You should always use that card. No, I'm just joking. No, it's gonna close in like 60 seconds here. Well, then you're good. There's a teddy bear right there. See the teddy bear? See? Teddy bear. But now you guys have all that more money. Ain't that cool that you guys have that all that money right now? Look. I know. Look, Sally has 2,100 and some money. And Sally's just sitting there like, yeah, well, look, I got $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 right there, right? Okay, watch Sally's money go up. Look, she got 408. Want to see? There. Because she's a pro at that. She's a pro to get money. Do you want me to bring more money in? I feel bad. I feel bad when someone actually does open up doors, and if they open up doors, it's pretty bad. And it represents me towards where, like, represents me or reputates, which more than likely reputates is basically what it does. No, he's not gonna. No, you're not gonna be able to beat the game. You don't beat the game in public lobbies. You beat it last night. I gave about 7 or 8 people the soul key to this map, and they didn't have to do anything.
Yeah.
That's what I do all the time. I invite people in. If they need a soul key, I just invite them in. Then you better go get the other maps. No, just wait until the holidays. They do go on sale. They're cheaper. They're about 15 to 20 bucks. And the season pass goes for a cheaper price. Yeah, I wish IW would actually go for more of a cheaper price and actually, you know, $7 to $8. I can understand this game. This game has like Activision all over it. It's like money and greed and all that stuff. But this game's 3 years old. The season pass and everything else, the map packs should be under like $14 for every single thing now. Yeah, it's $14.99 for the season pass to get all the maps. But that's Activision for you guys. It could be Infinity. It could be a little bit of Infinity's board saying that they need the money too because they're greedy a little bit too. A little bit, not that much.
You know, Activision.
Cool. I don't care. Yes, you can. They have a jailbreak. They have a jailbreak that's on the PS4, but it's yes you can jailbreak a PS4. Yes you can. Oh, there's gonna be yeah, the PS5 didn't come out yet. That's what they. Then not that many. If if that would happen, then a lot of people will go to Xbox. But Ben, I'm not an Xbox person. Oh, I never played a Nintendo. I never. I never played Nintendo. I have a Sega Genesis. The Sega Genesis is like the. No, I don't really play Battletoads. I know about the Battletoads, but I played Robot Kid. That's what I used to play, Robot Kid. The Brute? But what about jumping? What about jumping and killing? See that? You guys did it. But they do basically it's not really a jailbreak on a PS4. It's called HEN, which it's like you have to go to the website to actually jailbreak it for that that minute. And if you like power down your system, you actually have to go back and do it over and over and over. You can't get online. There's no spoofer yet. You can have the mod menus, but you can't get online. No, there is no the HEN. The HEN cannot get online. The homebrew. The HEN, if you guys want to look it up, is a PlayStation. If you have The Last of Us or the console that came with The Last of Us and below, you guys can jailbreak it, but cannot go online with it. And I know this for a fact because I know what's going on in the PlayStation scenes and the hacking and all that other stuff. Because I jailbreak my PS3 back in the day, way back in the day. When it was 3.55, and now they, for some odd reason, updated, and the update just like kind of like screwed up. Like it automatically updated that one time. So I turned on my system. It was like, you gotta update it, and I'm like, no, I'm not trying to update it. And I hit circle, and it just automatically updated on the PS3. That's loud. And they're split screens. So if he was talking about a mod menu and everything else, blah blah blah, yeah, that's mod menu. That's usually this Breezlove 313 is actually usually a person that just goes in there and with the split screen. But no, that guy was kind of like wrong, but in a way, even with the mod menu, there is one mod menu on IW that one person didn't release out, and he was flying around. He used Andre as AJ. He goes to the magic wheel, shows you that he could make 4 or 5, magic wheels at one time. So he's making like a room and things like that, and he has a mod menu. He's going back and forth with it and everything else. If you guys know what I'm talking about, and you guys really want to go do your research, look up jailbreak PS4 H.E.N. It's kind of like you got to go to a website someone would host. They would give you an IP address. You'd go to the IP address. Tells you to download something. It automatically does download it, but it doesn't stick on your PlayStation whatsoever. It doesn't stick on it whatsoever. It doesn't go onto your PlayStation. So whenever you power it down, it loses that information. It's kind of writing it. The jailbreak is basically writing it to the chip, but not writing it on it completely. Like if you could take yourself a PS3 and you jailbreak a PS3. That's a custom firmware that you're putting on there, and you're putting it on there as it on the chip. It's not on the RAMs. They utilize the RAMs for the jailbreak on the PS4, just like what you could do now. Random access memory, whatever you can do is, you can actually use RAMs and put Windows on it if you want. Did you guys know that? If you have like, I think Windows, I don't know, Windows 10 I think can do it now. If you guys have like 16 gigs of RAM, I think you can do 16 gigs of RAM, and you can actually put Windows 10 on that 16 gigs of RAM. But you have to keep your system on 24 hours. Or all the time, without having to power it down. As soon as you power it down, you don't have no boot. I forget who had that on the other. Like 4 years ago or 5 years ago, someone actually put Windows 3.1 on random access. It was only 2 gigabytes or it was 2 gigabytes of RAM. He puts Windows 3.1 on there, and he's like, look, I got Windows 3.1 but no hard drive. I'm like, what? This was about 7 years ago or 6 years ago. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube, but that's how some used to actually do it, where you can actually use a random access memory and put something like an operation system, Linux or Unix or something like that on that random access memory. Now, some companies will utilize some RAMs or a percentage of RAMs and use that as a boot up kind of source. It makes it more faster, more easier to do. The way that guy talked and saying that he had the PlayStation 4 and jailbreak and everything else, he has mod menus. It doesn't seem like he was kind of correct on that. Kind of felt like he was trying to say that because he says it. I mean, if I had a PlayStation and was jailbroke, yes, I do. Can I get online with it? No, I cannot get online with it. Reason for that is there's no spoofer, there's no PSN spoofer, and you can go on Homebrew. You can go on Homebrew on the PlayStation. The channel that they had, well, I don't know if it's still around because it used to be on the PS3. And you guys know what I'm talking about. If you ever jailbroke a PS3, it was called a Homebrew channel, and you'd go on there I think everything's bundled with that media server things now. I used to use Blackbox, FTP Blackbox on my PS3 and download everything on there that way. If you guys know what Blackbox was on the PS3, then you'll know what I'm talking about. 3.55, you know, back in the day, the black box. It was like the FTP, the one that you really want to put on there, so then you can insert like mod menus and .bin files, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. eBoot files that would have like anti-cheat devices and stuff, and if it caught you, it automatically, you know, it automatically catch them saying that you cheated and you didn't cheat or things like that. Oh, I had every single thing going on the PS3. It was fun. The PS3 was fun, more funner than anything else. Like when you had a mod menu, you had more fun because you were like, dude, I could give you the mod menu. I'll infect you. I'll infect you and give you the mod menu, and that you'd get like a whole. It wouldn't really infect them. It kind of like worked out as an infection, to where they got half of the mod menu if they pushed up and down on their D-pad. You push up, you get no clip. You push down, you get more ammo. And you push left, you get gun. Then you get right, you get another gun or something. You switch guns and all that. That's what infected was. And you would have like people on the top part of the screen. Saying this person's doing this person subscribe to this thing. Yeah, like 50 people just saying it over and over. You know, guys play War at War, and you guys know what War at War was. On multiplayer, you get all this spam crap, spam. I would edit that stuff and make sure that a lot of people see that. That was back in the day when PS3 used to be PS3, where you could actually edit notebooks, notepads, and everything else, and then put that on the USB. But then again, you'd add that into it, and you automatically make sure people would see it. And when you corrupt someone's like on the PS3, you'd actually have it on the full time of the screen. Subscribe to this person. So whenever you make like YouTube videos, or they were making YouTube videos, your subscribe button would be right there. Your YouTube would be right in front. You guys know that, right? So you play War at War, you'd be shooting around, and then a modder would come in there and have mods, and then all of a sudden you'd see them running mods saying, subscribe to this person, subscribe to this person, subscribe to this person. And there'd be so many fake accounts on there on YouTube that you wouldn't even know that would be a real Yahoo YouTuber or anything. Oh, it was fun back in the day when doing that stuff. Hello, sub me, sub you. On Yahoo, on the YouTube. You guys probably know who that was, huh? But the thing is, when you actually play MW, MW3, MW2, MW1. As of right now, MW2 and MW3 is probably full of hackers and stuff. That's pretty bad. Oh, we got the 999s coming in. Do you think it's gonna go straight in and open up doors? Aww, you came in as Willard. No, you didn't come as Willard. Is he gonna go straight in and open up doors? Or is he gonna put in money? What, you ashamed that you're actually gonna do that? Gonna actually open up doors? Come on, say something. Gotta nip everything in the bud before it happens. And you know that. Don't come in and open up doors to anybody like that. I'm trying to stop it where people block you. tell stuff about it. If these guys need the money or like they need to open up the doors, they can get the money off me. What? Yeah. That guy's gonna actually open up the doors. He's probably sitting there like, yeah. So, okay. The other cool thing of last night is, I go do the Easter egg. And then all of a sudden, I give 2 people a soul key. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I came back last night about 4 o'clock in the morning, guys. 4 o'clock in the morning. Then this was like 4 o'clock, okay? I came back, I played a little bit more. And this one guy came in. And I said, I give out soul keys, go to my Twitch here. So he goes to my Twitch. I guess he's in my chat saying, you don't give out soul keys to anybody, do you? And I say, you're right there, and I'm standing right in front of you. He's like, oh, that's you. I'm like, yeah, that's me. I guess he didn't see who I was. I said, go to twitch.tv/DJBlue_eyes. He just stood there, like, he didn't think. Like, come on now. I say, my live channel, everything else. I just tell him, I explain it to him, like, you're standing right in front of me. Oh, that's you. Yeah, that's me. I'm the one who gives out the Easter egg. I'm here to see if anybody needed the Easter egg. This was I think it was 4 o'clock in the morning. It was about 4:30, somewhere around there. Oh, well, 4:30 Eastern time. It was probably about almost 1 or 2 o'clock. Probably about 1 or 2. It was probably about 1:30 Pacific time. I think so, because 12 is 3, yeah. Probably about 1 o'clock over there in Pacific time. It was about 4 o'clock. It was 4:30. It was about 4:35, 4:30, somewhere around there. So it was somewhere. I started my stream. I go into the first game, and that's where the guy. We got about right here. I was across this bridge, and I was about right here. Guy was standing right there, right about there. And he goes and comes in my chat and says, do you give out soul keys? I'm like, I start walking in front of him. I go like this. You see who's in front of you right now, right? And he was like, ooh, is that you? I said, yeah, that's me. I'm trying to like actually show you guys like, yeah. The reason why I don't have that video in my chat or on right now on my video box is it got demarked on there as a bad thing. It got removed. There's, I don't know, it got unpuritized. I think it got unpuritized or something like that. It said it. So I took the video. And actually, you know, it's on YouTube, but I can't do anything about it. I don't know what part's unpuritized or whatever it's saying. So what I have to do is probably take it off, clip it or things like that. I have to make a highlight video of it, clip it or something, and do that. I know what they're going to try to do next. I kind of like that whole thing that would happen last night where someone was just being mean. That was kind of cool that someone was being mean and angry and all that, and still, you thought, heck, I got black hole fun again. I kind of did like that where they did where like coming in thinking that even if a person comes mean to me, they think I'm gonna stop the streaming and they think that's gonna stop people from streaming and things like that. It was pretty awesome. That happened too last night. They come in, they're like, F you, F this, blah blah blah, and they think it's so cool. And I'm like, whoa, awesome, dude, you got really, really awesome. And then he started talking about autism and everything else. And he was like, autism, and he was like, I guess he was going to try to make fun of autism and things like that. But in today's world, you cannot do that. You can't not make fun of autism. It's not right and it's not correct. And the thing is, even if I did have autism, that just shows you how cruel a person could be. You just can't. Never, ever, ever, ever make fun of anybody that has autism, or anybody that has a speech impairment, or even have any problems with themselves. There's always someone that's going to have problems. Like people come in here and open up doors. That's my problem. People that don't know what they're doing with director's cut and they just try to act like they're all cool and all. They see me, they say, well, I try to actually fix where people are going to come in and start opening doors. It's not cool. It's not cool. So, like, say these guys right here. Tesla 95 and Fruit Fly or Firefly or whatever Slayer. If they see like a director's cut, you guys see a director's cut, and you think, hey, they're going to go and open up doors. What do you see after they open up the doors? You're going to honestly see them leave at that one time, correct? It gives me, a person that gives out soul keys, a bad reputation. And that's what I was trying to explain to that guy, but that guy wasn't listening. The one guy that was in the last lobby talking about how I told them, like, you don't want to have people come in and open up doors. You want someone to come in and help you with the Easter egg, right? And he's like, yeah. He's like, I beat it last night, and that's what he said. So I was like, okay, cool. The other people might need the Easter egg, so if they need an Easter egg, all they have to do is add me. So I did have 2 people add me, and it kind of is where they add me. It doesn't mean anything, it means that they added me. But I still will give them the Easter egg. But who wants to watch me do the Easter egg over and over and over and over? And I could do a whole 24-hour rerun of doing the Easter egg on Spaceland. Like, I could have the rerun of 24 hours of Spaceland over and over and over. No one wants to see that. No one wants to see a rerun of 24 hours of Spaceland. It's like, would you want to watch tonight's Rick and Morty? I mean, Rick and Morty's on tonight. I mean, anybody gonna watch that tonight? Probably not, because I already watched it. I already watched Rick and Morty tonight. I don't know. I don't know. Like, it's not really funny per se. Like, I don't know. It's kind of like these. Not fun. Not like if you watch last week's Rick and Morty, you know it kind of was dull in a way. It was very dull, Rick and Morty, where like the crystal and all that, and you had to see your fine death of, and if you choose your way, you're trying to choose your way, and basically it wasn't really funny. I don't think tonight's episode, or guys watch tonight's episode, will be funny at all either. It'd be more dull. How do you know about that? It's because I watched it already. If you want me to do that, I could put The Walking Dead down on there too. And if you guys want to watch The Walking Dead tonight's episode, I can put that on to you. Like, wait, The Walking Dead? You watch The Walking Dead? Yeah, I can watch The Walking Dead anytime I want. I just don't watch it. I've watched The Walking Dead since freaking the governor, the eye patch guy. The guy that had the eye patch and he had his daughter locked up or whatever. I tell you guys, that's the only time I watched it. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna watch it. This is getting duller and duller and duller to the point. Please, yeah, I'm in public matches right now. Yeah, what are you talking about? I'm public right now. See, I'm in the public lobby. You see this? Public lobby. If I wasn't in a public lobby and I was in custom match, and it is round 9, and this is the truth. If it was round 9, the spaceship up here, you see the spaceship? The spaceship would be gone by now. So keep on saying, can you play public what? You're explaining a little bit way like you're saying public, but then again, public what? Multiplayer or public zombie match, which I am in zombie public match right now. I hate that. I hate that when you kind of be like, explain a little bit better. Hey guys, you playing public? No, I don't play multiplayer. Sorry, I don't play multiplayer. And if I play multiplayer, it's for like a couple seconds. I can't stand multiplayer on this game. And if I play multiplayer on this game, it has to be something stupidly dumb, like just for hell of it. But why would I want to play multiplayer and be full of a lobby of ND4s and K-bars or Titan Sunburst? Those people for multiplayer that play ND4s, K-bars, and you know, those are people who are so pro. Like, anybody has an ND4, automatically elite pro. Elite pro is like, bam, you got ND4, you're elite pro because you can't pick any other gun to play. No, can't play any other. NV4, that's it. NV4, that's all you got, and then you go in there. You gotta go and take this gun right here, right there. Go take this gun right here. I cannot sit there and laugh so hard. I'll sit there and play like multiplayer, and if I play like multiplayer, it's all filled with NV4 freebies. Like, why? Why do you have to sit there and play with NV4s? And I'll sit there and I'll say it too, like, dude, there be like MP13, MP14 people, Master Prestige 13 and 14, they be sitting there still using NV4 because they can't use any other gun. They cannot use any other gun. And it's funny as complete of a shame that MWR is the same bullshit. If you play MWR, the best gun to play with is the Thing. If you got Black Ops 3, it's the VMP with rapid fire grip, and that's basically it. And that shows you that you're not a pro player, you're not a elite player, you're just playing with an OP gun that's made for people that can't play multiplayer. And I explained it a little bit better. all the time. See, I can't sit there over time though. I can't sit there and sit there and sit there. Back in the day, if you're playing like War at War and MW2, all you had to do is use one-man army and use noob tubes. Noob tubes would all just sit there and just sit on the rooftop and just sit there the whole time. One-man army, okay, two, pew, pew, and then one-man army again, and then pew, pew with the noob tubes. You get 2 noob tubes in your gun. The grenade launchers on your guns, and it's like, oh, okay. Then you get the PO6 or PO9, whatever it was called, the little gun you run around with that on an MW2. You guys know that one. That was a fun gun to actually play with. I played with the ACR. That was my gun that I used to play with. ACR on Black Ops 1 was the AUG. On Black Ops 3 it was Man of War. I never ever played with it. Everyone said the ASM1 was good on AW. I never played with the ASM1. So even if I know the ASM1 was actually good, ASM1, I think it was called like Assmaster 1. I think that's what they were going to call it, the Assmaster 1. But ASM1 was it. Like, I want to show you guys, like, I'll play, like, I should download that AW. AW, guys, you want me to play AW and show you how I played and used to play on AW? Oh man, I played really good on that game. So even if I played multiplayer, I'm not a multiplayer person. I play kind of there and there if you want to see. But that's only because if I'm playing with L2, then if L2 is on, we basically play multiplayer. And I really don't play multiplayer like that. I'll sit there and like, what the hell is going on with this guy? Oh, it's lagging a little bit. I thought it was like going back and forth. And he was going back and forth, like right here he's going, But he was lagging. I guess it was lagging really bad. So, I know I'm not really doing good on here. You guys are not, I know I'm not entertaining when it comes down to that, because I know how much mean and angry people get. They get mad and angry in the chat, so it's all good. It doesn't seem like all the 24 hours that when I stream or overtime streaming, it's basically, oh, you want to see me do the Easter egg over and over and over. That's not fun anymore. How many times did you see me beat the Easter egg? Or how many times I did the soul key? Or how many times I beat this Easter egg over and over and over, and, you know, it's not even fun to watch. Like, I mean, if say a new person came in and started streaming, and they start streaming and you guys didn't never watch this person ever like do the Easter egg, you guys would watch him. You would watch the person that would do the Easter egg, because you guys would be like, oh, this person's going to do this Easter egg or not. You think he's not going to do it or do it. Me, you guys watch the video VODs, or you see the video VODs of how many times I did this Easter egg. You're like, you know, 100% this person's going to get it done. And that's why a lot of people don't want to watch me anymore. Because it's not like, oh, I'm going to die and not give it to someone. I'm going to actually do and give someone an Easter egg, because there's a way that I do things. Okay. When I go down, say if I go down, I go back out, come back out, get up and Adams, go back. If I go back down again, I have another chance to come back. Up and Adams only gives you, what, 3 or 4 chances until you can't actually buy it anymore. When you can't buy it anymore, when you can actually not buy this Up and Adams here, when you can't buy Up and Adams anymore, you usually want to depend on David Hasselhoff to get you up. So you don't have to have Up and Adams to have David Hasselhoff to get you up. So when you finish up the David Hasselhoff, I mean, then you're screwed. So that's why basically you don't want to call David Hasselhoff in at all until you need to. That's the kind of little tips, little tricks that I say to people. When you do like David Hasselhoff and you're kind of like in the boss fight and you keep on going down and you got the Up and Adams, Up and Adams, and Up and Adams, and you go keep on going down. And you can't buy Up and Adams, then you call David Hasselhoff in. And then David Hasselhoff will get you up. Because you're in a custom game, you're playing a custom game or a solo match, the AI will no longer think that another other person's in here, so it has to get you up. It's like you're playing, you know how you play Shuffle and you're sitting there with Shuffle and like Pam has to pick you up no matter what? I mean, there's times that Pam didn't pick me up. When I'm in the boss fight, I'm like, come on, Pam, pick me up. Usually, that's what happens. Pam can pick you up so many times, and still, you will automatically beat the Easter egg over time. That's the same thing as David Hasselhoff. That's a little tip that you guys will know about how I do the Easter egg, and why I don't. I call David Hasselhoff in. Wait until the Up and Adams that you can't buy it anymore, then call in David Hasselhoff, and then you should be fine. And that's a guaranteed, that's a guaranteed giving you a soul key that way too. That's actually how I started playing, like how I started doing things by myself and teaching myself a little bit more about this map. Back in the day, when I first started streaming, basically, oh, come on. He's gonna start talking, guys. I'm the Infinite Warfare. Yep, probably do. Did I get promoted to you, or did they say like... Cool. Cool. A lot of people recognize me. Just stop coming in and open up doors, please. I am one of them people, yeah, on IW, but that's the one thing. But when you get recommended, I don't know how you get recommended to me, or they're saying to me, I don't know. What? Cool. It's because I give out so many soul keys. Space Landing probably on stream probably about 200 to 300 times, about there. This is on stream. Off stream probably about 400 more times. When I stream, it's basically 2 times, and then when I don't stream, it's like I do it a couple more times after. And then I record it and use that video and put it on YouTube. Like I beat Mephistopheles a couple times and then put that on YouTube all the time. Where I go in like Beast and Beyond, play Mephistopheles and Beast and Beyond, and I'll record it and just, yeah. If you go to my profile, you'll see. I play GTA, I play a lot of games. But this one probably is because a lot of people still watch this game. There's not that many people who play this game. So if you can start streaming, if you start streaming Attack of the Radioactive and Beast and Beyond, and you're really good at those two maps, you'll get the viewers. Just constantly do Attack of the Radioactive and say if someone needs Radioactive, you just say, hey, put on your stream, put Radioactive EE, and then someone needs a soul key or something. You'll get that viewership. You'll get those people in there. Because that's all basically what people need is Attack, Beast, and Beyond. If you're really good on those maps and you bring people in, you'll be able to do that. And if you're really good with Mephistopheles, then that's where you get the viewership.
Yeah, I knew
And I know him. What's his name? Johnny Killer NYC? There's another guy, Johnny Killer NYC, he does Mephistopheles. He used to stream. But no, there might be, if he streamed Mephistopheles, that's the only reason why he probably stopped. He just stopped completely. I stream Beast and Beyond there and there, but usually by the time you get all the X's done, and usually me and my friend will actually get Beast and Beyond done. The only thing that we don't, like when we do Mephistopheles, it's usually him doing the circles, me clearing out the Mephistopheles. Like, you know how he summons all his, all the skeletons? I'm the one who clears that out. He does all that. I'll clear it out, I'll protect them, and he does everything. We could do Mephistopheles, it's basically, we need one more person to help clear out. That's it. 2 people clear out, 1 person sits in the circle, you basically get it done. I know you could do it, but it's very easy, more easy to do it single. But, you know, it's more funner when it comes down to having multiple people.
Yeah.
And yeah, we could beat Mephistopheles, we could beat. That's no problem. So, like, if you ever see, like, the chat recommended or whatever, cool. And just, yeah, communities or even a community accepts to say, hey, you want to do the Easter egg, you know, join this community. Don't join those communities.
Yeah, I have a question. Yeah.
What do you mean? That's sometimes, yes, it does that. Nah, like if you were right now, if I came and left, I would probably be Poindexter. No, there's no point in doing that unless you probably delete your save data. It doesn't affect your game. It does not affect your game. It just affects your save data. You might have to delete that. Just delete your save data. No, save data is just information that you just, it's just sending information back and forth to the server. You already have you won't lose anything on the server whatsoever. Call of Duty's got a server hold to your game, and what you do is it automatically does it. So you can delete every single thing off your PlayStation from Call of Duty. But when you install it back in, your name's still there, your level's still there. It's not a problem. But if you delete your save data, that's where the information goes from your PlayStation cloud back to the server to that. That might be the problem. You might have a corrupted little thing on your PlayStation, your save data on your Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Or you just log in to your other David Hasselhoff, maybe play as David Hasselhoff instead of playing with as like Willard as the same thing.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. Well, like I said, it's basically, if it's something with saved data or something, you might just have to uninstall the game and delete everything that you have when you're on this IW and then just redo it all. But I just don't think it is. I just think it's yeah. But Sally's a good thing to actually have in Beast and Beyond, though. She gets set up faster. You get the Muller faster. How so? I've seen streamers that used to play Mephistopheles and Beast and all that stuff, and when they become Sally, they usually get everything in like two box hits. They'll get the Muller, the Kindles, yeah. They usually get everything done in like a couple hits. And every time I'm Sally, usually when I'm Sally, I'll get the Muller like second or third hit. Well, then you have to have someone else have them go as a custom match. Then you guys go back and forth. If that guy, the host is actually Poindexter, then it might fix it.
Yeah.
You know, someone that needs to be. That could be another thing you can fix. How it can be fixed. Go in there, ask someone to be, go back and forth, see if they can go as Poindexter. You come in as Sally at the same time, or you go back and forth and put 50K in the bank. And maybe one time you might be a different character. It's the only way you could fix anything. And then instead of quitting the game, then basically die out. That could be a problem. And that's maybe well, maybe. Me, I don't care who I am. Well, no. I play music. I play a lot of music though in the background. And I stream and I talk to people. And then they see you come in, it's giving you a bad reputation, so don't do that. I'm trying to stop everybody from, there's people that are rude and ignorant towards where they're just like, oh, I'm not opening up doors, and sure enough, they're opening up doors. I'll catch you one day. I'll catch you again. Don't worry. Usually that they say they stopped, I'll catch you again. Who knows? I might come in as a different name one day, and you might be like, oh, okay. I'm hoping you can do everything. Even if you open the doors and leave, and then you think you're like gonna keep on coming in, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
And then no, and you come back in and saying, I don't care about that, and then you're coming in to help, then it'd be great. But I hate when people come in, open up doors, and then they'll be like, I'll be back, and then they will sit there, and then all of a sudden leave the game. And then it would be in a public lobby or at a party, just sitting in their thing, waiting for the lock part coming in, so they can't get back into this game. I see what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I'm talking in chat. I see what you're saying. Someone's in my chat saying my name. I said, you know. It doesn't bother me. Oh, you finally got the thing. That's round 19. Last night someone was in my chat. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool that someone was they were being mean inside my chat, like saying autism and things like that. It was pretty cool. It was pretty awesome. They were saying F you and everything else to me in my chat. No, it was awesome. It was awesome that someone actually took their time and actually came in my chat and started viewing me. People don't understand. Like, if you're gonna go and start streaming, right? If you start streaming, right? And you start streaming and you want to get a sub button, right? So you start streaming. And how Twitch works, okay? How Twitch works is if you get 50 followers, you have to get 50 people to follow you. You have to stream 12 out of 30 days or something like that. You have to stream 12 days, somewhere around that 30 days. Have so many hours of streaming time. And the other thing is having viewers. That means a lot of people come in and say hi to you, or they could be mean to you. And when you start getting a partnership, you have to have more people come in and talk to you. So when people come in and start talking to me and they start becoming mean, angry, and all that other stuff, like, oh, F you, you know, you're dumb, you're gay, blah, 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 and everything else. They're so mean, but the funny thing about it, they took that opportunity to stop in and say hi to me. And they're so dumb because it's not like they don't know how Twitch works. They're helping me out to become partnership. So it's like a win-win situation. I mean, if they're clueless on what. And I'll get paid, like, I'll get paid more and more and more. When someone comes in and starts talking, I'll get paid more and more and more. Because all I have to do is hit a button. All I have to do is hit a button. And if I want the ads to run, I'll hit a button and I'll get paid more. And it's funny because it's like, really? No, it's funny because it's understandable, because it's like, oh, these people think that, you know, oh, they become mean and angry. They're not becoming mean and angry. And I started streaming way back when Stickam, and yes, I do have my old t-shirt on Stickam, you know, the very first streaming service. I used to get viewed about 3 million to 4 million people all the time. And yes, that's true, 3 to 4 million people all the time. Being on the front page, when you hit Stickam.com, it's no longer there. Stickam.com is not there anymore. But I used to be on the front page of Stickam. 2008 and 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012. Which 2012 really wasn't really that bad. But they started switching off to a different branch, different things, and they put 2 people on after that. There was Jeffree Star that took over, and some dude named Miles XD. And that's what started taking Twitch, I mean, Stickam like way down, where a lot of people just don't go there anymore. And I stopped streaming on Stickam. And I went to Blog TV, and I was on the front page of Blog TV. And yes, I was on the front page of that too. I was on the front page every morning. On Saturday morning, a mod would come on there. A staff would be like, "Hey, do you want to be on the front page of Blog TV?" And I'd sit there, yeah. It'd be like 8 o'clock in the morning. He would come in like, "Hey, can you be on the front page for at least an hour? I'll get someone else when you're done." And I would sit there 7, 8 hours straight being on the front page. And the mod would come in like, "Are you okay? You're fine?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm cool. It's just, you know, it's fine." 6, 7 hours being on the front page, having 300 to 500 people come in and say hi to me. That ain't bad. The only bad thing is if they actually had like if you would get paid for that. Oh, that'd be up in the money there.
What's your average viewer base? Like,
for my viewer base on Twitch, it'd be it could go up to an average of 15 people to 25 if I'm more entertaining. It could go up to 30, 38 people at the most. Because this is older.
Wow.
This is an older game. You want to start with an older game, then you want to average into a newer game. And if you have a user base which possibly might follow you more, you bring them into another game. So you start with the IW, get a sub button on IW. You start doing soul keys, and then you'll start going in and say another game. But those people, they're so loyal to you, they go and follow you to a different game. Say you go and play Call of Duty MW. Because that's a bigger game, you're not going to have that many people go into there and watch you. You might have Fortnite, you can go play Fortnite and play that game. You have a user base. You got to have a game to start. It's like a base kind of situation. You start working from the bottom and you work all the way to the top. I don't want to stop streaming IW. I don't want to stop helping people out. So I don't want to go to a different game. I go to GTA and play GTA sometimes. And usually I'll get 2 to 4 people watch me playing GTA. You're not going to get that many people playing GTA because of the RP that they have, the PR role-playing part of it. That's usually up on top of the stream area that those people play different characters on a PC. And so you want to play like a low game, like BioShock, The Division. Division's actually a good game to actually start with. IW, this game. Even if you're really good, you maybe give AW a chance, or or if you're just labeling yourself as a zombie player, start as a zombie player and start running around with soul keys or Easter eggs and helping other people that need Easter eggs. There's people that do that, but they don't do that very much. Me, I play. So, no, my friends help. That's basically it too. And there's a good people that do help. No, I could beat Spaceland, Rave, Shuffle, Beast and Beyond. I can beat them. I hate attack. Why you wanna? Why I say that is no. The only reason why I hate attack is it could break. You do everything, and then all of a sudden the chemical part of the step can break. Where you could put the chemicals down, it could break. Someone comes in, walks in, and during the time that you're sliding down, it breaks the game. Oh, I had so many things that happened to me on Attack of the Radioactive that I just don't want to play it. I mean, I don't care about sliding down. I don't care about to go down and go hit the bomb and all that. That's easy. Going down about 14 to 15 times down to the bomb and then have the same person keep on going down.
Yeah, I understand.
Or no, last part's not really a problem. It's just slide, jump, slide, jump, slide the three underneath the bridge, slide, and then jump over. And there's a couple of guys that just stand up on the top and just stand there and wait until everybody goes down there. And we're looking at them like they're all the way up there still. There's so many problems with that. And then the other problem. Attack of the Radioactive is a good map. It's an easy map. It's an easy, like, all you gotta do is zap his chest 5 to 10 times. Yes. 5 to 10 times, zap him, boom, to his back, and then all of a sudden, and then you're basically going down and just hitting the nuke. It's really easy. What, this guy gave you the soul key to Spaceland? No, someone in my chat saying that you gave them the soul key to Spaceland. And his name is FKA. Or some. No. There's some people that have director's cut that come in and do that, open up doors and get mad. And they're like, wait, you helped me with the Easter eggs. I'm like, stop opening up doors, please. I helped you out with the Easter egg, then stop doing that. The thing is, I don't keep you in my list. If I'm gonna go and help someone with the Easter egg, usually I tell them to friend request me, and then I bring them in. And usually I delete them off my friends list unless if they got other maps. If they got other maps, then I'll help them out with the other maps. I didn't delete you, then I'm gonna help you. Can you help me with the EE? What do you need help with the EE for? Like, which EE? You gotta say which EE, man. You're in the chat saying, can you help me with the EE? Yeah, there's 5 maps. Which one? Trying to rank up fast, what do you mean? No, that's the thing, you're trying to rank up fast? The only way you can rank up fast is if you do the shuffle glitch. And no, I never ranked up shuffle glitch doing that, no. No, I didn't rank up like that. I never did the shuffle glitch whatsoever. I gave out too many soul keys. Just watch my video VODs, you'll see. I started at 483 when I started streaming. I just kept on going and going and going, giving soul keys out left and right.
That's crazy.
I can see, like you said, it can help you with a couple Easter eggs. See, right now I got 6 people in my chat right now, but that doesn't mean anything. The other streams, I have 53 people in my streams. I use a thing where if I'm restreaming on a different platform, I'll restream on a different platform. It's called Restream.io, where if you log into that, it basically gives you a stream key, and then you use that as a one, and it will actually connect to every single website you ever do. There's like 15 websites you can restream. Even Facebook, you can restream from Facebook if you wanted to. And then your friends can actually see it. You can even do Twitch if you want, and Mixer, and Vaughn, and every other one. So, like, I have so many people right now watching me. And it shows because it shows up on the notifications up on top of my screen. This one dude came in yesterday and says, see, look, no one's watching you, buddy. I was like, yeah, but the difference is I'm restreaming on other platforms. Think about it. And this is why I'm getting so many more people watching me, because they come over. I say Twitch a lot. Twitch. I say twitch.tv/DJBlue_eyes, and people come to my, go to my Twitch. Yeah. I'm on Mixer, mixer.com/DJBlueEyes, and Vaughn.live/DJBlueEyes. I'm on, I could list 10 restreams that I'm doing right now. It's actually a good thing to do. If you're gonna actually stream and you're trying to pick up more people, Restream's actually the best way to go, and it's called Restream.io. And if you do want that website, you guys want that website, I could actually put it in my my thing. You can go restream it on Facebook. Say you have like 400 people on your Facebook, and they're like, "Oh, you stream this? Okay, cool." Then they tell your buddies, their pals, their friends, and all that other stuff. And you'd be like, "Okay," and everybody will see that. You know. I'm a nice person, not a nice guy. You can't. No. You cannot say sexual orientation thing. Male, female. You can't. I was trying to explain that a little bit better. Yesterday. No, 2 days ago, someone was talking about oh, you play this a lot because you should have a girlfriend, blah blah blah. You don't have, you should get laid. Talking about having a girlfriend and all that stuff, but I was like, wow, that guy's stuck in the 1950s because he's talking about male and female. And I guess that's what he thinks it is. But there's what, gay laws, lesbian gay laws, and everything else now. And so it's not even if a male and a male or a female and a female or you know, a male wanting to get with two males, I don't care. It's what it is. The guy said, oh, this, because I'm a level 999 and I give out too many soul keys, blah blah blah. You play this a lot, blah blah blah. Yeah, I have no life. No. You're gonna. Basically, it's not that. It's basically a lot of people hate. Because you're a person that does good on this game. You're a person that played this game and everything else. So then you have the people that are jealous and hatred, and they get mad and angry about that, and they can't do what you do.
Yeah.
I mean, I just do it. I basically do the soul key, and if it comes down to that, if someone wants a soul key, usually I try to give someone a soul key, and if not, I'll get like one of my friends. If they're on, usually they'll come in and bring someone in, or they're already in here, and usually I'll bring someone in, get two people a soul key, and that's what it is. I mean, I'll do soul key runs over and over and over with someone if they need the XP or something. If they know someone that needs the soul key, usually I'll bring them in. Like, say you needed, like, if you know like 5 people that need a soul key, I'll do a soul key run. You bring them in, boom, you're good to go. Like, boom, I say boom a lot. I do. No, I think it's because I just say. It's kind of like, did you ever see like Storage Wars and storage things where the guy says yep, you know, the guy that didn't want to do Storage Wars but then made trouble and caused trouble against Storage Wars and made everything, saying that everything's staged and faked, and then all of a sudden came back and said yep again, had merchandise because he had like shirts, hats, and everything else. That show is so rigged, so bad. Like, do not watch Storage Wars. It used to be cool. It used to be cool in the first beginning of it, but never as cool. See, the difference is I see what you guys are talking about in my chat, but when he said that he wants to do the Easter eggs and saying that he wants to, he didn't explain which one he needed first. He didn't say, hey, can you do Raven Redwoods for me? I need that soul key and possibly shuffle. He didn't say anything like that. Like I said, which EE do you need? There's 5 Easter eggs, 5 of them. There's Spaceland, Rave, Shuffle, Attack, and Beast of Beyond. I'm not gonna sit there and ponder what you're gonna need, like, and my crystal ball, no, I'm not gonna do that. Exactly. We have all this money and this guy has like 6. I have 0 Easter eggs. You have 0 Easter eggs. That means you just not practicing the Easter egg, or you trying to just do this at 1, 2, and 3. Because there is people that do the Easter egg and they're still a noob and acting like they got director's cut when they're at 12. I think around 12 you can get the Easter egg and get all the director's cut. You can even get Willard if you could actually do this correctly. What you do is you can go in, get all the soul keys, 1, 2, and 3. You know, all the soul keys. Just have someone come in, grab the soul key, grab it, leave, quit the game. Then keep on doing that. You're still on 1 and 2 on Raven Spaceland. 3 and 4 you should automatically be on Shuffle. And then when you do Beast and Beyond, go in there whenever you have the blue rhino. That gives you 500 XP, so you're level up more. Because everyone gets 500 XP by killing a blue rhino. Did you guys know that? When you kill a red rhino, it's 250. If you kill a blue rhino, it's 500 XP. It performs the same way as the Mogwires and the Brutes. The Brutes are 500 XP, you guys know that, right? Or the big Krog. If you guys ever play Attack and you guys got to the Krog, that's 500 XP too. You'd be like, wait, what? You get 500 XP by killing a Krog? Yeah, you get 500 XP by killing something bigger than what a regular zombie would be. Like if you went on Shadow of Evil and killed Mogwires. Mogwires are 500 XP per that kill. So you get 500. Everyone gets 500 points. XP. Pretty cool, huh? So every time someone kills a brute on here, say I bring about 10 brutes in here, that's 500, 500, 500. You can actually add up and get a lot more XP. You don't have to do the shuffle glitch. Just put the Citycon down. Yes. Just put the Citycon down, let it explode. It takes a long time, but at least you're leveling up. And at least it's not glitching. You're just filling it over and over and over in time that you're getting all that XP. Yeah, the brutes do give you XP. And that's the difference, because everyone opens up these doors, they don't know where to go get the XP from. So you guys go open up the doors. And they'll go in and get 250,000 XP. I'm like, dude, you go get the element, that's 500 XP. when you do one part of nil, like the Citycon nil right there, that's 100 per challenge that you complete. That's 500 XP there. That's 3 times 500. That's 1500 XP. Oh, there's when you beat the aliens, that's 1000 XP every alien that you beat down. I have done a lot more than that to level up. You get 100 per. It doesn't show up. It should show up, but it doesn't show up correctly. When you get these traps and use the traps, you get a lot of kills. It gives you 100 XP per kill on that. Did you notice that? So like the boombox you set down, all them zombies that you get and kill, you get those XP. You get that XP that you killed, plus the 100 that whenever you after it's exploding. If you need the Easter egg to Spaceland, Raven or Rebels, all you gotta do is add me. My name's DJ Blue Eyes. That's if someone doesn't help you before time. And if he's on, he say he does Easter eggs too. I did Raven and Redwoods yesterday. No one came. It's like, it's weird because no one will come in for Raven or Redwoods. And I did Rave because my other friend came in. Well, he usually says he doesn't do the Easter egg. And I said, you want to do Raven or Redwoods? And he was like, yeah, sure, let's go do Rave. So we're going to do Rave. And he was actually doing good. I wasn't saying anything horrible about it. At least he did it. At least he did Raven and Redwoods. I wasn't being mean to him. I'm probably gonna do the Easter egg pretty soon here. So don't worry. I'm like lagging a little bit. He is the host. I'm not the host. Yeah, he's the host. No, I told him to add me if he needed. He said he will do Rave. If you don't see his name's right there. He said he will do Raven and Redwoods if you. I guess do you like Raven and Redwoods?
Yeah.
Rave's easy, really easy. You don't need no carts. You don't need no carts. Best two bows are Acid Bow and Whirlwind. I'd rather have Whirlwind before Acid Bow. You can use the Molar for just to spray on them. You just basically do that. The rain only lasts. Acid rain only lasts 5 seconds. When you spray on it, it takes 5 seconds to disappear or kill the zombies between time. It's like the same thing as Head Cutter. When you spray once on a zombie, everything around it will just start exploding, and that's it. Just like the Discord. The Discord is whenever you spray the Discord on here, usually you're making a wall and you're killing like 10 to 15 zombies. That's like the Whirlwind. The worst ones are the Shredder and the Face Melter. The Shredder don't even do the same. The Face Melter is the color maker. Oh, it makes colors quicker than that. I try to help people, like, little tips, little tricks on how, like, what's the best thing to actually use for this, and that. And if it came down to which, like, people come in and ask me, can you give me tips, little tricks on on how to do the Beast and Beyond, how to set up. And first thing, when you're doing X's, try to get Explosion Touch. You can use that, or you can use Kindles, or the Howitzer, and use that, and at least you're protecting yourself between the X's. And when the X's come, and when you're doing the floppy, you hack them, and then you zap them 3 times. If you watch my videos, you can watch that. The person that taught me how to do that would be Johnny Killer NYC. That taught me how to do that. Take I watched his stream and he was like, watch this, and he said there's no zombies. I was like, well, this is neat. Okay, cool. I gotta pick this up. Some people actually showed me a little bit more too, so I picked that up. Showed my friends on that, and I don't say it's me that showed them. And so you take the E-Tangler, zap Nil's head real fast, put it back in your hand, put it back into your inventory, and go to Nil with the E-Tangler, pull out the Tangler again, and you have no zombies at all spawn while you're taking Nil.
Wow.
It does work. You gotta be the one. You gotta be the one that hacks Nil too. If you hack them and then you zap them and then you pick them up, yeah, it works. Then you have no zombies whatsoever follow you and come out while you're taking Nil. Very, very, very easy. And I don't know, Johnny Killer probably tell you who he picked it up from, but he's a good streamer. He might be on. He played Blackout a lot. He plays Call of Duty Black Ops 3 or 4, whatever it is. I don't know. I haven't played that game in a long, long time. I think a whole entire year. I bought the game, played it, and I deleted it. Then I re-downloaded it. No, I re-downloaded it and played Nuketown, and then I deleted it again that day. I just thought that Treyarch was trying to do whatever they were trying to do. Shove shit in the shit. And they kind of did shove shit to shit. And like, they shoved it all in there. Crammed it all into one. It wasn't even funny. It was just this is what, if Fortnite's making money, we're gonna make money. If Overwatch was making money, we're gonna make money. If Rainbow Siege makes money, we're gonna make money. So we're shoving all this shit in there. No, the only thing that's different of MW is the side view kind of situation, which every gun or game or anything comes up to that, has that side where you're looking over and you can actually view over to watch people on that one side go, I guess. The Division had that. Oh, look at this! You can go and look around the walls. What's going on over there, guys? Hey, what's going on? That's a new feature that they have. Look around the walls. On console, yeah. Oh, should start a 4x4. They do the same thing on their Call of Duty Mobile. Like every 2 weeks. This week I think it was SMG 4x4, or four persons 4v4, whatever SMG. I don't know, the mobile's kind of getting like so stupid because every time now you don't even get nothing at all. You have to play like 3 games to get even 1 crystal or whatever they call it, those gem crystals for the mobile to get a crate. So you have to play like so many hours just to get a crate, and it's just stupid. So I kind of like stopped playing it altogether. Oh no, they lost. Why they made Call of Duty Mobile is because microtransactions, if you guys want to look it up. I think China and Japan stopped the microtransactions. No. They're getting some of the countries don't let that happen anymore. I think it's China or Japan. It could be one or the other. They said that they can't do microtransactions in games anymore because jump. 6, 5, 4, 3. 3 more. There you go. I can't. With this game, microtransactions, I never spent a dime on this unless it was just. Yeah, don't never spend no money on any of it. The only reason why I like the microtransactions in this game was because of you can earn it or you can buy it. Just don't go and yeah. I don't really care. I got over 2,000 some keys that I'm saving up for the No Duke bundles that are supposed to be coming out pretty soon. That's what you want to do. You want to wait until those No Duke bundles come out. No matter what, just wait until the No Duke bundles. All the bundles, look at all this bundle, look at this bundle, SMG bundle, the AR bundle, all that, you just don't want to buy it, you don't. Even if it looks so good, and you're like, oh, this will clear out some of that thing, you'll get a duplicate. You'll get a duplicate. You're like, yeah, look at this, I got a duplicate. No. Well, Black Ops 3 knows how to duplicate some of the stuff. Even if they say no duplicate bundle and it still duplicates, they're awesome. What the hell? Did you guys? Okay. I got hit and my Kindles like disappeared out of my hand. Like I was trying to pick up those attachments on the gun. I actually picked them up. You guys seen that? You guys see that I picked them up and they didn't come. Like no, like the Kindles just like disappeared out of my hand. Like I was right here. I went back and I think I grabbed this. I'm okay. I don't care about going down. I went down one time, won't blow. But my Kindles just like disappeared out of my hand. I went to grab the core things, and it just like disappeared out of my hand real fast. So I said, well, it wasn't that. It's just, I think it was just. And all of a sudden, I went down, and then the core just was on my gun. It is, what, 12 o'clock already? Damn! It's 12 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Pacific time, 9 a.m. Guys, good morning, good afternoon, and whatever it is out there in the United States, China, Canada, you know, whatever. Yeah, everyone's like, oh, waking up, and people are getting ready to go to sleep. Some people going to work because some places it's Monday morning. In some places it's no, I don't. Some places it's Monday morning, and some places. Some places it's Thursday morning. No, I'm just joking. I think New Zealand's like the only country that's gonna be probably in. I think they start Monday, in like a couple more hours here. I used to be like, oh man, they used to get the game before us. Every Call of Duty back in the day, they used to get the Call of Duty games before us, the United States. And everyone from New Zealand would actually have it. Now it's all like synchronized towards 12 o'clock Eastern time. Everyone gets it. I'm like, wow. I liked it when it was back in the day. When it hit 12 o'clock, anywhere, when it hit 12 o'clock, anywhere, you would get it. From like, if you lived in LA, if you lived in California, you had to wait until 12 o'clock your time to get Call of Duty when they turned on the servers. You know, and that was so cool because you probably knew a couple people from California, and you're already ranked 1 or 2, or even ranked 14 by the time they got the game. You're like, okay, come on, I'll show you the ropes. That was back in the day. That was back when Call of Duty was Call of Duty, when you actually had to sit out the freezing cold weather just to get Call of Duty. And now it just comes out and it's like, here it is. Here's another bullshit game for you guys. And you guys ready to give us the money? We're gonna put this as microtransactions. You'll like this cosmetic little outfit that we'll just stick in and say, hey, so for a limited time only, when you pre-purchase this, you'll get a custom thing. And all of a sudden you'll never be able to see this again. You will never ever get this offer again. And all of a sudden, like 2 months later, you'll be like, shit, it's right there. Like they had the Day of Dead and all that on Black Ops 3. You know, and when you purchase it, you get the what is it, little custom little thing on their thing. So I never choose my free little thing on there. And every time Halloween comes around, I'm like, oh, there it is again, right there. Oh, who wants to go and get the custom little De La Soul, you know, Day of the Dead outfit? Because, oh, you know, no one wants it. Why? We don't have the teeth broke. Do we? Okay. We don't have yellow. We don't have red. We don't have green. And we don't have blue. No, I'm just joking. You know who has red right now as we speak? That one right there. It's the last one. It's not breaking. It's the last one, but it wasn't breaking. Y'all. And then Andre is the test 95. I think has the red stuff. Yeah, I had pullers done, and I told you it's like because my Kindle's just like disappeared out of my hand. So I was like, oh, yeah. Thanks for the follow. I just heard the beep 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 on the thing. I don't have a notification yet. The notifications are not turned on yet. January 13th, January 14th, somewhere around there, I'll have new emblems, new like different things going on on that time. New alert systems, everything. Because I'm restreaming on other platforms. I'm streaming on Mixer, I'm streaming on every other platform there is. And it's difficult just to pick one stream, and the basic, if you guys are gonna like follow me on one site, it's gonna restream it there. If you follow me on that one, you'll be able to do that. You'll see, like, if someone goes on this one, others will be on that one. Cool. So I know you guys are like, oh, this person doesn't have the proper alerts and everything else. I do, but I didn't install them yet. Why? Because I don't want to be where people come in and they get the alert and they're like, oh, they just come in, they start following me. They're like, oh, this alert system and everything else. And then they unfollow you, and then they come back and they follow you back because they like the alert system. That is annoying when it comes down to that sometimes, too. So, I myself, I know how to script a little bit better, and how if someone's going to come in as a new person, if it came down like as a new person, and it's much easier to do, I can write a script in there where a new person came in, followed me, and then whenever they unfollow me and they try to follow me again, it automatically say they followed me twice. They followed me 3 times. But it won't play the sound, it won't play the alert system. You get what I'm saying? But it would show up. It would show up saying that they followed me, and they would keep on following me 4 or 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, And then people would be like, oh, this person's following. Do I want them in my chat? No. And then they could ban you in their chat. I mean, that wouldn't be a good thing, right? Hit the button, hit the button, hit the button. Yes, 95 actually did hit the button. Thank God. No, one time I heard this one. It was like like every 15 seconds someone would scream in the background because someone would follow. They go like that. So it would get annoying after a certain amount of time. Someone would follow, be annoying. Okay, just to do that on purpose. And I would watch this person over and over and over, watch them during the time, just keep on watching them. And I know how it would be. Just, I want to have a better community when it comes down to that. So, thank you, Sarah666, for the follow. I know, I see, that's what it's like. I sleaze. Oh, I know some. I'm just joking. You and Andre's trying to do that trap while you're filling this trap up. Yeah, it's really working out fine. I got fire. He got kindles with flames. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. Hey, if he doesn't shoot out the crystal, then he doesn't know what to do, huh? You think 95 knows how to shoot down the crystal out of the alligator's mouth? I mean, I don't care. I could do it. Yeah. It's more open to do. So you gotta shake your bonbon there and there, right? You gotta shake your bonbon. I know it's early in the morning. What? You gotta do your bonbon. Shake your bonbon, shake your bonbon, shake your bonbon. You know, Ricky Martin. The 1996 classical song, Shake It Bonbon. No, it's 98. Oh, I remember when I used to play on like radio stations, just hear that over and over and over. Shake it bonbon, shake it bonbon, shake it bonbon. I'm like, shut the hell up. Ricky Martin? I think he just had a kid. I think he just adopted a kid or had a kid about 2 years ago with this boyfriend or husband. I think he's married now. And he's like, he got like I think he just got the Las Vegas, like another show on Las Vegas now, so it's like, cool. Like, that's the only thing I can think of is like, okay. When you wake up in the morning, you're like trying to wake up, and you're like, what song do you want to play? So you're playing a song. So you want to make up as to annoying song. You'd put "Shake Your Bonbon" from Ricky Martin. So annoying song, but it's from '96, '97. You know, usually it's like that. I know people are like, no, it's from '98, but yeah, it's '96. There's Andre. I don't know what the hell Andre's trying to do, but Andre, test 95, 95, 95, 95, 95. Okay, 95's gonna go down, I think. No. He went up straight up to Kepler. I was pounding up some zombies just to do the trap, but I guess he can't do the arcade. So what we're going to actually do is whenever he actually goes and comes around me one more time, he might be dead. We're going to put a brute down. We're going to be putting the Sedicom down a couple times. We're going to maybe 100% get the Sedicom down there and probably have 95 go down. I'm not going to pick 95 up. I'm not going to pick up 95. It's not really worth it. When it comes down to that, he's only got all that money right now. I think maybe the other reason why it came over to me is because he was mad and angry. Because he's trying to do the whole arcade, the green stuff. He couldn't help zombies. So he's like coming up with the halter and things like that. And so he's like, no, that's not me. That wasn't me. That was him. He thought more of the facts of life would be like, yeah, that facts of life. The facts of life. The facts of life. The blood. The blue? Yeah, I remember back in the day that. See, someone's really holding some zombies now. Someone's really holding that zombies. Like I got 26. Someone's really holding some zombies. I was trying to get this green done, but I think guess who's holding some zombies? It's just crazy. Yeah, that would have been green, and I was trying to get green done right now. Well, no, the 95 will come in and mess up everything with the halter. That's what they do. It's 100% like, because I know for a fact he was over here, but I know there's not that many. Now there is. Okay. So what's up? 33 people today. What's going on? 33 people today. Well, there's 5 in Twitch, 13 and on the Mixer. Sorry, but there's no one watching you today. I like that. That was funny. That guy came in last night. If you guys want to, and you guys want to watch it, last night some guy came in and he was like, guess what, guy? No one's watching you. I was like, I'm like, dumb. He didn't say a word after I was trying to explain to him a little bit more about it. He kind of like shut up or something. Kind of like stopped or shut up. Like, I've been streaming for a long time, so it's like kind of like a lose-lose situation on him, win-win situation on me. Like, yeah, chicken dinner kind of situation. Try to explain to something like, oh, you're helping me out, thank you, kind of. You're being mean, thank you for coming in and being mean to me. Like, you don't understand when people come in as, if people come in as trolling you and you think it's like, oh, they're being mean to you because they're trolling you. No, it's funny. It's funny because they'll be mean to you. They're like, yeah, you can't do anything now. What, you're gonna stop your stream? You're gonna cry? You're gonna cry? Did you ever watch what's that called? A Christmas Story where the guy was like, you're gonna cry? You're gonna cry? Say uncle. Say uncle. What's his name? That's what the troll's like. A troll's like that kind of person. They just sit there and act like they're so tough and big, and they're just so weak and possibly dumb and stupid on technology. Like, they're not educated when it comes down to how Twitch works, how the Mixer works, how they could come in and say the meanest, angriest things, and honestly, it's like, wow, thanks for helping me, thanks for following me, thanks for getting me closer to partnership. If you ever played, like, say World War II, right? You played World War II and you're like commanding people, and when you get to rank 20, you're like, thank you everybody for commanding me, thank you for giving me the verification for World War II zombies and World War II multiplayer and everything else. That's the greatest feeling. But half of them people are probably those people that were just trolling you because they're like, oh, okay, command. I sat there the whole time, that one time in the headquarters for a whole entire month and didn't do any gameplay, and I got, I think, three or four levels just sitting there. 3 or 4 prestige levels just sitting there. I used to, okay, in the headquarters, all you had to do is sit there from 1 through 30. 1 through 30. And then you'd go in there and play Operation Griffin. Operation Griffin was like the best one there is. Because Neptune, you have to build the, the one that you had to build the bridge was the dumbest one. Because everyone would snipe there.
Yeah,
everyone would snipe there, throw their gas grenades and everything else. That was the dumbest thing. It would slow you down. Griffin, you hold the tank, you take 2 tanks down, and by the time you get down to that one, you get the gas tanks, and then the one tank would blow up because it was stupid. And then you have 1 tank left, and then you have to get across the bridge. And then across the bridge, you had multiple places to actually snipe. You had multiple places to do the SMG, the close hand battle. Operation Griffin was like the best map of World War II. Hands down, that was the only map that I enjoyed. The other one with the airplane where you had to fly up in the plane, I did not like that. Oh, everyone stopped in place and all of a sudden the airplane, so you had to fly up there. It was like so stupid. Oh, this is a new feature. We got people to fly up in the airplane. If I want to play an airplane game, I'll just go buy an airplane game. Um, I just think World War II was like the worst game ever, but then they had one board and they had the headquarters. And it was terrible. Everyone says that. World War II zombies were way terrible than anything else. They had tough Easter eggs that only some people can actually know what was going on. Not a lot, some. The only reason why some of the people would actually know what was going on World War II zombies is because they had like a written down piece of paper telling you or explaining what was going on. Even Dr. Klaus didn't even know what was going on. 1 minute he's alive, next minute he's up in a blip, the next minute he's dead. That was Dr. Klaus for you. That was Dr. Klaus for you. The only reason why it did terrible, and I explained it to another guy on the video, he was like, yeah, World War II was terrible, and I was like, yeah, you know who made World War II zombies? Did you ever hear a game called Deadpool? I mean, Dead Space. Dead Space. You know that game that they gave us for free on the PS3? Yeah, they gave Dead Space for free on PlayStation Plus on the PS3. Why? Why did they give it to us for free? It's because that time, whenever they give it to us for free, they were in bankruptcy, Chapter 11. And yes, this is true. And if you guys want to look it up, you guys can Google it. The guy who made Dead Space is the same guy that made World War II zombies. Hint the key word, both things they're terrible. That's pretty. No. It wasn't the publisher's fault. No. It was trying to act like it was a jump scare kind of game. It was kind of acting like a horror movie game. It didn't have that criteria where it was, oh, it's in dark space, things were jumping at you. It was, if you follow this part, you had to go to this part to go to this mission, to go to this mission. It was scripted missions. No one really liked that. No one really enjoyed that. And that's why the game did bad. The developer actually did horrible on the game, and yeah, I could say that because I did play the game. I did play Dead Space. I played Dead Space 1, played Dead Space 2. I never played Dead Space 3 because I don't know if it exists or not.
Yeah, Dead Space.
The best game that I thought was good in the horror genre, the whole thing. Did you ever guys play like Fair? The very first Fair was actually a good game. Fair 1 was a good one. Fair 2, kind of like, it sucked. Fair 3, terrible. Terrible. Fair 3 did so bad. It wasn't even on the storyline. It wasn't even. If you played Fair 2, you know what the last part of Fair 2 was. Some video games doesn't stick with the storyline. So that's the one thing I was trying to do an example was with Dead Space, yeah, you could understand, but it was all just scary jumps. And that's what they try to say. Oh, it's so dark, you can't see it. And it's like, oh, there's a jump scare. Oh, there's a zombie. Oh, there's another zombie. You couldn't even do Easter eggs sometimes because of too many chainsaws. What they're called, those guys with the chainsaws in their hands. I know what they're... The Whistlers. Yeah, as soon as you get hit with one of them, you're red. And then the bomber, the guy with the bomb strapped to his back, it would automatically get to you and you'd be down. And what those two combine, the two of them that combine, it's crazy. The challenges, yeah, and And then you had the what do you call those what's those the money bomb ones, the ones that came out in a different like yeah. They spawned in, but they didn't spawn in. It was just weird because when the very first part of that time when they actually glitched the game, they were glitching the game to get that in, to get A, B, and C part for the character. Because a lot of people would set up in that one room. You can't get up there anymore. And they would glitch the game all the way through for like 8 hours just to get those. No, it's. Yeah, that's how they try to get you. That's the character challenges were the most dumbest things ever. You can't get one hit at all. If you're in the starter room and you can't go down, you can't get hit, you can't use this, you can't use this, you can't use any perks, you can't use anything. They were massively dumb. They were dumb. They were just rude. They were like, here, if you want. Yep. That's how they did it. That's how they got you to play it more. I did the Easter eggs. I did it, and that was it. I beat the Easter eggs, and that's it. That's all I did. I didn't do no characters. I didn't care about the characters. They were same. They were just different colors of the characters. Nope. Didn't have no like talking. Didn't have. They didn't have no like. One had the jacket. The other one had the head, the hat, everything. It was just stupid. No, because that's how I did things. Because it was a no. That's stuff that was cut to the game. Just like World War II just like released like a whole bunch of guns about like a year ago or half a year ago, and then they just started bringing out more guns. Because there's so many stuff that was there that they were trying to get out too fast, but they never did. The majority of weapons were actually, there were some of them okay, but then they started nerfing them and nerfing them and nerfing them. Every time I hit the box it would just give me the Jack in the Box. The first time I hit the box, it would be like a Jack in the Box. It'd be like, here's a Jack in the Box. No, the first hit for me would be Jack in the Box. I hated the boss. The guy that came out. That you had to run up, shoot the blimp. You have to shoot the blimp, then you zap the blimp, then you get him down, then you get the battery down, and then it's like, oh, you gotta put the battery on his leg, and then you shoot him, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. That's awesome. That's the best of the Easter eggs, and I hate it when they told you how to do it. And then there's I hate it. No. The Easter egg is supposed to be all hidden. That's the thing about an Easter egg. You gotta find them. You gotta find the Easter eggs. Thanks for the follow, Sea Wheel 55. I'm sorry, I wasn't really. Sea Wheel 55. Thanks for the follow. Oh yeah, people saying this knife goes to 15. I'm gonna show people that it goes to 35. Look, see, one shot, one kill, guys. See this? 31. If we make it to 35, I'll show you that it goes to 35. The only reason why, yeah, some people think the knife, the dagger only goes to 15. The only reason why it goes all the way up to 35. It can go around 41 if you do it correctly. If you lose your Kindles and you just have the knife and you just keep on having the knife, you can go to 41, yes. But no, some people in my chat say, oh, the knife only goes to 35, it sucks. Or some, no, you can go all, I mean, it goes to 15, I mean, that's what they say. It goes to 15, it's like, it's because you have a gun on top of it. Because when you have a first, second, and third, you have guns all over it, and it's like, okay, and then you don't have the knife like this, then you can't do this. And the knife you can actually do with the Easter egg. You can actually take down the aliens, just, you can't take an alien down quick as possible. An alien with the knife, with the dagger of this, you would have to take him and hit him 25 times. 25 times. And yes, it's been done. What? I did count on how many times because you can lag the game, and that what it means is lagging the game means you can freeze up zombies and you can freeze up aliens. Aliens and zombies won't move whatsoever. When they spawn in, they don't move. I could do that. Because when you go to recent players, you see them in the game, you can join them back up really quickly. Keep on building up with so much of a lag. Build up so much of a lag that you can actually go into a custom match or a solo game and do the whole Easter egg. When you do the Easter egg and you get to the aliens, you count how many times. You just do it. I have done it so many times. I even did it live on stream. Yes, I did it live on stream. And no, I did it live on stream so I could show you guys how you can lag a game, like lag the whole entire game, and show you. They would just stand there, like they would just stand there. No, I wasn't getting nothing out of it. I wasn't getting no XP out of it. So it wasn't really working out for me, kind of like, sort of. You know how people go in there and start doing that just to cheat and things like that? I didn't benefit any of it. What I did was when I beat the Easter egg, I closed up the application, didn't earn anything, didn't earn nothing, not even the crypto key. I closed out the application, came back and said, see, told you guys, lagged the game, you guys see that, and that's what it is. And if you're pretty good on finding that video, it's on one of my video VODs right there, you can see it. It's highlighted too. It's there. You just build up so much, you just keep on going, you know. Join a game, then go out. Don't join the game all completely. Quickly just keep on doing it so much. Probably about 6-7 times depending on what your internet service is. Hurry up, quickly go into a game. If it says host / can't migrate host or whatever, it says like an error while the game's loading in. Like it gives you an error while you're loading into your game, then you did it correctly. And it still does work. Think about that one. And yes, you could do it in this game, you could do it in Rave, and you can do it, you can actually, if you're really quick, you can actually get it in Shuffle and Attack. You really quick on it. All you gotta do is build up so much lag that it automatically gives you a host slash can't join game. Can't join game gives you error while you're loading in your game. You're supposed to be in the game and then it shows the box that says can't host and all that. I played this so many hours that it's unreal. I could tell you every glitch there is in this game. Which one? The one right here between 4 and 5, step 4 and 5? And you throw the transponders between through the steps to go through the. You can't do that. Though, what you do is throw a grenade and if you can get the grenade to go through it, then you get the transponder to go through. Lay down, put your crosshairs between 4 and 5, and then throw the transponder in there. Basically, to not lose the transponder, throw a grenade in there. Just throw a grenade, and if you can't throw a grenade in there, then you're fine. Like, I mean, throw it in there, and if it goes through, it's fine. Then just throw the transponder. You might have to do it as like an angle towards it, and you can do it. There's no video of that. No. There's people that don't do it. Like you could go here 4 or 5. Like I could lay right here. I go right here 4 or 5. Boom. Then throw a grenade. See, and if it doesn't go through it, I'll throw another grenade. It went through, but I'm not gonna try to go through there. I'll just there it is. It went through. So I would throw a grenade. I would throw a transponder right there. As soon as it has like a clear through path of a grenade goes straight through instead of hitting the steps, and it goes straight through, that means you have a clear shot. Throw the transponder in there. Between 4 and 5, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. Put the crosshairs between 4 and 5. Throw a grenade, and if it bounces off the steps, it's not good. If it usually you want to straight in. Throw a grenade in there. A lot of people do it over and over and over. A lot of people actually do every glitch that I know. You know there's an AFK spot here. You know there's an AFK spot right here in Journey into Space, right here. This one right here. Okay, how do you know that one? How do you know that? Because, okay, you know how that's actually getting it's because of my stream. Because when I do something, people find out what I'm doing. Like I'll do on the money. If I'll do on the money, and I show you guys how to do on the money glitch, and how to do that, you guys will do it too. What you do is you'd go and see how I got the cart right there ready to go and activate it. I'm just going to show you like little things, how to do things. Okay. What I will do is go to this. Okay, hold on. There's all these. See how that cart's 5-second muscles on? Okay, don't pick me up. See, I would activate it, see, and I would go down. See how I go down? 5-second muscle would be right there, okay? Then I would go down and die out completely. Go to the Afterlife Arcade and come back out. This is the 5 on the money. I'm calling this on the money, but I'm just showing you that. I would go down because I activate it. It's not running out. It's not clocking. It's not like ticking down. You know, you don't want on the money to tick down. You do not want on the money to tick down whatsoever. So then you'll go into the Afterlife Arcade. Okay? And when you go to the Afterlife Arcade, okay, you wait and wait and wait until the round ends. Then you come back out. Okay, I could do this, okay? You wait until the round ends, you come back, you will have the Kindles. You will have the Kindles. Usually you want every zombie close to you, and usually you shoot every zombie that you see until that cart runs out. And when you know it works, when you start knifing them, it's a 430. The money will start doubling and tripling, and you'll get the 999 within probably about a couple rounds. The 999 money, you have so much money. To actually get out of this Afterlife Arcade is usually I can't do it right now because I basically just sat here for like 2 seconds. If I want soul power, usually I go back, do this. You hear it go click. Try to actually do it real quick. Usually you get soul power. And yes, it has been done before, and yes, that's videos on there too. They have that. Get out of Afterlife Arcade with just not even playing a video game. You just go like this and quickly bounce back really quick. But it's not work because when I come in, when you come in, you quickly have to go in straight to the game and quickly go back and forth real fast. And if it's not working, you usually see the hands start whacking out a lot. So it's working, but it's not working. It's not there. So like this, see, I'll do this, and it will go back and forth real fast with both of my hands. But it's not gonna let me out. There's video on that too on my thing. On my Twitch. And yes, it does work, and yes, it's been proven that it does work. Even my friend L2 does it. Like, you gotta be quickly doing this. I'll do this, I actually will do this later today too. I'll show you guys if it does work. Like, I know you're probably like, well, you can't do the transponder, throw the transponder, just throw a grenade. Just make sure it goes flying through the steps without hitting the steps. And if you can't, you can buy grenades in the arcade for 100, I think 125. You can resupply them. That's the thing about that. I can redo a lot. Okay? There's some more glitches that no one knows about, but it's like funny. But every time I show a glitch off, it's like, oh, okay. Like Raven the Redwoods. You know Raven the Redwoods, right? You know where the mess hall is. You know where there's the mess hall? You know right next to it, there's a AFK spot right there. Yeah. Some people don't know that there's an AFK spot there, but I do. I know it's there. I did it yesterday, and my friend John was like, "Oh, I didn't know there was an AFK spot there." I was like, wow, people don't understand where there's an AFK spot at. Oh, I could show you 20 or 30 spots in this map. And like I said, the only reason why that Journey in Space actually got popular is because of me. I showed my friends, they showed their friends, and usually the stream just shows it off. And if you want, you can... That was probably about a year later, last year.
Yeah.
See, it was probably about last year. When I started streaming, I used to do the Easter eggs with people, and I would sit there and by this spot right here. I would sit right there. I'd be like, "Hey, get ready to do this Easter egg," and I'll tell them to get on the tones, and we would sit there on the AFK spot with one zombie, and like, "Get ready." No, I was just trying to show how to do on the money too. That's the thing. I don't have the on the money card on me, and it's actually around 32 or 31. But I was trying to tell people because I can't really show you guys how to do like glitches and things. But this game is getting older and older and older, so it's not like, you know, it's worth it. There was a lot that people used to do. I could tell you about 5 people that used to do them. Now they don't even do anything. They play like Red Dead Redemption and things like that. Where Rockstar has implanted, I think another code, and it's gonna go through, I think, the holiday season, where they're gonna start banning people right off the back. So I would recommend not to do any glitches in that, because the holiday season is where. Okay, they just released the PC version of it. So now they can have the cheat device go on. And if someone's cheating or on Rockstar cheating, they could ban you right off the bat. So the thing is, it's going to happen now. So it is during the holiday. Rockstar does ban a lot of people. They don't care. There's video of people getting banned. Even if they're in the casino, they get banned for even playing their games for a long time. I forget what else had. Like, I would recommend like wait until after the holidays. If you're gonna play Rockstar and you're looking for like a glitch, a money glitch or anything, do not do it during the holidays. Do not do it during the holidays. And the reason for that is there's more people off during the holidays. They have a sale. Rockstar will have a sale where they would they would sell that game for like $40. Rockstar would sell it for like a bundle with like 2 games into one to get you guys to buy it. And then as soon as you buy it, you go into Rockstar and they're like, oh, your agreement, you have to sign an agreement, and they're telling you that you can't cheat the servers and everything else. You're accepting that, you're opting into that. So if you're opting in, okay, and what you're opting in is if you do any of the cheat at all, and they can just ban you right off their server with no, even if they can just ban you completely. So if someone's going in there right now, because that's what's happening right now, they'll do it. They'll ban you. So if someone's going to go into like GTA or any Rockstar's game, any of them, and you're going to cheat and cheat and do any money glitch, do not do it during the holidays. The holidays means the holidays is probably from now until like January, like the end of January. Do not, just don't do it. And how you know that they can catch you really fast and really quick is because the holidays, they usually change on GTA. And I don't know if they ever did that on Red Dead Redemption, made it a holiday for they'll make a patch up, they'll catch up. Like anything that they update on Christmas, that's where they put and fix the eBoot. It's called eBoot.bin file. Any of these games have an eBoot bin file, and you guys know about modding and everything, and I was trying to explain that a little bit better. Some guy on a couple hours ago was talking about he had a PlayStation 4, and he could get online and all that it had mod menus and everything. I was like, no, you can't, because there's no PlayStation spoofer. And there's no custom firmware that you can actually put on your PlayStation. There's a HEN, H-E-N. It's called a HEN. PS3, you could actually do PS3 HEN. if you have like the slim version of the PS3, the very, very slim PS3, not the fat. The fat PS3 you can actually jailbreak. The slim, you have to actually use HEN, H-E-N, to jailbreak your PlayStation. A HEN is a custom firmware, but it does not run on your PlayStation. Every time you reboot your system, you have to go into this website to actually do it. Okay, and this guy was talking about how he could mod menu and everything else. I was like, yeah, you could have the mod menus. Yeah, you could have the mod menus on your PlayStation without even jailbreaking your PS3 or PS4. You just run, all you gotta do is run Unix over to Unix and just keep on doing that back and forth. Because that's how they get their files. And if you know how to code on Unix, you can write a whole bunch of codes. Unix and Linux and everything else. I can write Unix files. I can write them. Those are easy. They're not easy per se, they're just easy to me because I can write and do computer language. And I'm dead serious on that one. I can write and rewrite computer language. That I should have went to school for. I should have went to colleges for that. And no, I'm too smart for that. Way too smart for that. Okay, when I went to school back then, there was this guy. He used to fix computers. He thought he knew everything about a computer. So we had, I think the computers we had were Dell computers. Okay, he had about 1,500 computers that he had to fix almost every day because kids were back in the day. They would actually, well, you don't know that. They would go to websites, spamming, malware, sending viruses to everything else. So that's what they would do. Okay, on Dell and all that, on the Dell computers. So he wouldn't know what to do. Some of the computers he would have to actually send to Dell because, for some odd reason. So they would have Dell XP, what were called Dell XPSs. I think that's what they were called. I would fix almost half of the computers with him. Don't even know what he was doing. I fixed every single computer within a 24-hour period. I had them all running. So what he did was he called all these colleges up. He called all these colleges up and told them about me. I had all these representatives from Pitt, Penn State. They come to my house. They're like, "You're really good on computers." And I'm like, "Yes, I'm really good on computers. I can rewrite script, anything." I just don't I don't say, "Hey, this and that." I don't want to be a person. Like when I go and do the Easter eggs. When I do the Easter eggs and give out Easter eggs and the soul keys and all that, I don't say I'm a pro at this. I don't want to be considered a pro at this. When I do computers and fix computers, I don't want to be like that. I just don't. I'll fix computers. I program computers. I rebuild computers. I do everything. See, someone purged my PlayStation the other day, okay, about a year ago or so, or half a year ago, or whatever he did. He tried to purge my PlayStation. I'm trying to get all my information right. So all my stuff on my PlayStation is so fake. It's like he didn't even think about it. He didn't realize that everything on the PlayStation is fake. And I told him where I'm at, where I'm located and everything. And he still purged my PlayStation. It's like, what the hell? And I told him, you know, did you ever know like a place called Cooper's Rock, West Virginia? You probably never heard of Cooper's Rock, West Virginia, because it's a small town, and it's pretty cool. The place actually goes really cool. How it's like right near Maryland, right there, from we're like on the outskirts of Maryland and like in between Maryland and Pennsylvania. Right there. So every time I talk about Pittsburgh, like the Pittsburgh Steelers or South there, the Pittsburgh Pirates, because Maryland doesn't have a football team unless you're talking about the Ravens, and that's one side of Maryland. Okay, West Virginia is okay. If you look at West Virginia, how it's made, and you got Virginia, then you got Maryland, then you got the whole Pennsylvania right there. Okay, and you're looking at West Virginia and Pennsylvania. We're right there. Cooper's Rock is right there. So we basically root more for Pitt or Penn State or Pittsburgh than anything else. So this guy was like purging me, saying that he knows where I'm at. I'm like, dude, you're funny. You're funny. And I told him I'm at Cooper's Rock. Like a half an hour, like 40 minute drive. About a 40-minute drive, there's a place called Seneca Rock. It's really nice too. It's a nice place to go to. And if you want to check the weather out right now, it's about 40. It's actually nice out. It's actually nice and bright and sunny. It's probably about 30, 38, 39 degrees. We played for 2 hours, 23 minutes, 13 seconds. I gotta do a couple things, but what? I gotta do a couple things. 72,250 XP. Yay! Unworth it. Wait. How many crypto keys did I get from there? 30 to 59. Hey, you guys. Yeah, what do you need? Cool. Why would you want to pick the shredder? No. The shredder's a horrible gun. And you're a noob, you do not want the shredder. You do not want the shredder. Okay. You stay level 1. Yeah, it's my opinion. And I'm a level 999 for an odd reason. Reason for him to actually say Shredder's actually a good gun is because he knows how to go get the battery off the boat, and he knows how to get the red coins, and he knows how to do the chromosphere. It's 1 o'clock. It is lunchtime. It's kind of is over lunchtime, but I will be back on. This is a dead serious promise. I will be back on in 1 hour. Well, okay, I'll be back at 3 o'clock p.m., 12 o'clock Pacific time. I will be back those times. 3 o'clock Eastern time, 12 o'clock Pacific time. That would be 8 o'clock UK time. I think it's UK time is 8 o'clock. 8 p.m. UK time. I'll be back that time. 3 o'clock Eastern time. I'll be back. Have fun. Have a couple hours. Go breathe some air, go outside, go chill, hang out. I'll be back in 2 hours. It's 1 o'clock right now, 1:07, 3 hours. Oh, well, 2 hours, I'll be back, 3 o'clock. And I'm gonna probably send you guys over to... they're not even on. I thought they were on. They're not even on. Wow, my dog just sits there and cries. I will be back on in a little bit.